Hello and welcome to the Tigrepup channel. In this video, I'm going to be permanently waving this 5x5 closure wig. If this topic interests you, then please keep watching. Okay, so here's what the wig is looking like before we begin. This wig is one of the haircuts that I have where it's like a graduated bob. And for those that were interested in like a short, stylish, graduated angled bob. Only difference is this time I ended up cutting off the angle and just doing like a blunt cut, but it still has the layers in the back. So just showing you right here. Okay, so right here I'm just showing you the permanent wave that I'm going to be using. It's going to have a medium to firm curl pattern, and I'm going to be using rods in order to set it. I'm just showing you interior of the box. It comes with a plastic cap, and let's see, that's the neutralizer. This is, I guess, I can't see so far. That's the activator. I think the other little bottle, this is the waving lotion. The other little bottle was like a treatment, so it won't, so it can fortify the hair. Right here, I'm just going to look at the instructions and we're going to get this hair started. Okay, so when I prepared this wig, I did bleach the knots, and because I'm permanently waving the hair with like a firm or medium result, okay, I didn't want to damage the hair and cause the hair to bald at the lace closure. So what I'm going to do is wrap the rods around the lace closure so that when I apply the solution to permanently wave the hair, it won't touch it, and hopefully it won't touch it, and I won't have to worry about the hair at the closure breaking because of having had been bleached and whatnot. So right here I'm just focusing on the closure portion to make sure I have the rods all around the closure. So it's going to be like 4 sections here, and yeah, I'll add further commentary as we continue on. So I'm just showing you what I'm doing. Okay, so right here, I'm just continuing on. I've done the area where the closure is, well, around the area where the closure is, and I'm going to work the rods throughout the entire head. So I'm just showing you what I'm doing here. I'm alternating the pattern, especially in the front, but in the back, it's going to be all the purple rods as opposed to like the beigey, orangey rods. So I know you see me doing it going up, but then I went back and redid it, and I did all, I'm sorry, I know you see me on here doing it going down. When I go back, I'm going to roll everything up because I was afraid that the rubber band would cause breakage at that particular site. So I found it better to roll the hair going up. I hope that makes sense. So yeah, this is just the first portion, and I'm going to have to go back in. But generally, this is the same pattern that I'm going to be using in order to do the entire head. I know you see me rolling it down, but I will be rolling all of that up because it has a band that goes across it. And I don't want to put too much tension on the hair and then cause breakage. And then I'm having like short pieces in between the hair. So that's what you see me doing here. Okay, so here's the completed result. Like I said before, I changed my mind and I started flipping the hair going up, and I missed the closure portion. So I'm just showing you what that looks like on the very top, so that when I apply the solution, which is a liquid, it doesn't touch the closure portion. And right here, I'm just showing you that I go in between the hair. As opposed to just applying the waving solution just on the surface, I go and I unroll the hair until I get to the portion where I see the actual paper ends, is what they call those little short papers, to kind of like catch those ends and make it easier for you to roll the hair on these little small rods, because the hair is so straight it might poke out and whatnot. So I'm opening the hair and making sure I get every strand, especially at the ends, because the ends can be overlooked if not kept. And when I say overlooked, I mean actually not processed. Okay, so here is a reminder what the hair looked like before we permanently waved it on the canvas blockhead, and here is what it's looking like after we permanently waved it on the canvas blockhead. And I'm going to be honest with you, one side, this side looks a little bit more curly than this side. So what I did was I'm going to be going back in and permanent waving the hair. So it stops at a certain point, like generally in this area it's tighter on this side, and I wanted to go back in and redo that. So I'm going to show you in a second what I did in order to accomplish this. Hey, did you know I sell wigs? I sell 5x5 closure wigs of varying cap sizes, cuts, colors, styles, okay? And I'm going to be getting into lace frontal, but right now I'm just doing the closure wigs because it's easier to maintain and whatnot, and it's beginner friendly. So if you were in the market to purchase a closure wig, then please check out my webpage, as you can see, at www.tigrepupbeauty.com. Tpup is short for Tigrepupbeauty, to make it a little bit easier instead of a long text. So check it out. Thanks for watching.
Tigre got the wigs, you gotta come through. Tigre's what you need to be a brand new you. Tigre wigs. Tigrepupbeauty.
Okay, right here I'm just showing you the cholesterol cream that I'm going to be using in order to block the portion of the hair that I'm not going to be processing. Again, I said on this side, I felt like it was processed good enough. Okay, and then I'm going to go into the other side where, as you can see, I've done the rods, and I'm going to apply the solution all over again, but on this side. Okay, so that's what you see me doing here. And again, I'm unrolling the rods to make sure I get those ends and not just the top portion of the hair, because it kind of like blocks it from getting all the way, the solution from getting all the way through, and then your ends up coming out straight, and then your roots is curling, if that makes any sense. So that's what you see me doing here. Same thing that I did the previous time, but only difference is this has been done twice on this particular wig. Okay. Okay, so now that I've finished, I'm applying the rest of the solution. And I'm going to put my plastic bag over the head and let it process. And I'm going to do everything off camera. Just a reminder, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks. If you find my videos helpful or beneficial and you would like to make a contribution, I'll leave a link to my Cash App in the description section down below. Thanks. Okay, so right here I'm just showing you the roller set that I did. Actually, I had these rollers in for a couple of days now. This wasn't all done in one day, but yeah. So just rolling the hair. If you can see the little hairs that I didn't catch, I'll just be curling it with a curling iron. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing it on or off camera, but yeah, I'm just unfurling the rollers, and then I'm going to go in with some serum. Yeah, so that's what you see me doing here. Okay, so now that I've unfurled all the rollers, I'm going in with the serum, like I said before, just a little bit to kind of like add some shine and manageability to the hair. And just brushing that through. I felt like the curls were a little bit too tight because I wanted a modern look. But then I thought about it. I says, well, maybe this could be like a retro vintage or a vintage look. So that's what this video is about. It's just another option that you can have if you purchase my wigs. Okay, so I mean, if you wanted to, I can perm your wig, and you can get a similar look. Okay, so right here I'm just pinning the closure portion. I'm just kind of trying to smooth it out so it's not quite as tight, and so that's what you see me doing here, just kind of like using my round brush and my blow dryer to kind of like, you know, smooth it out so it won't be quite as tight and you know, too vintage, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's what you see me doing here. Okay, so here's the portion where I take those two little pieces that weren't quite curled and in the rollers, and I'm just going to curl it with a curling iron. So that's what you see me doing here. Okay, so right here I'm just going in with some hairspray to make sure my curl sets and brushing that through. Got like a hairspray mist all over the place, and I'm going to start styling, and I'm going to show you before and after, so just hang in there. Okay, so here's a reminder of what the hair looked like before we began permanent waving it. Like I said, I just cut off the ends of the actual angle, but it's generally the same haircut. But the graduation is still in the back. It has face framing layers, and we're going to see what the look looks like after it's been permanently waved. So stay tuned. Okay, so here's the final outcome. This is what the hair looks like after it's been permanently waved. I hope you enjoyed this video, maybe learned something in the process. If you were intending on doing this to your very own wig at home, or you could do what I would prefer you to do, which is to purchase one from me. And you just send me an email, let me know before you make your purchase, and I'll do what I can to set up a way to get this this particular look for you at home. Okay, so thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.